The Federal Reserve System, Fed, in the United States, is not a federal institution, but a privately controlled cartel designed to serve the interests of major banks and financial institutions at the expense of the general public. This system originated during a secret meeting in 1910 on Jekyll Island, where 7 influential men, including representatives of J.P. Morgan, the Rockefellers, the Warburgs, and other financial elites, gathered. During this meeting, a plan was created to establish a central bank that would maintain a monopoly on money creation, suppress competition from smaller banks, and ensure control over public money usage. This cartel was eventually legalized by the government. The Federal Reserve System was designed to create elastic money, meaning that money could be introduced into circulation without being tied to a hard currency like gold. This system allows banks to create loans and credit out of virtually nothing. As a result, it leads to inflation, economic bubbles, and financial crises. The process of money creation, also known as the Mandrake mechanism, redistributes wealth from the population to the financial elite through hidden taxes in the form of inflation. One of the primary functions of this system is its role in wars and economic crises. Without the ability to create unlimited fiat money, many modern wars could not have occurred. Furthermore, economic panics and depressions, such as the Great Depression of 1929 and the financial crisis of 2008, were not only influenced by this system, but were often caused by its policies. The Federal Reserve System has a long history, with earlier attempts to establish central banks in the US failing. It was not until 1913 that a lasting system was implemented. Although officially presented as a means to ensure economic stability, it was, in reality, intended to consolidate the power of the financial elite. The system functions as a mechanism to channel wealth from the public to banks and large corporations. Since its inception, the Federal Reserve System has failed to achieve its official objectives. It was meant to promote economic stability, but has instead led to repeated economic crises, high inflation, and an enormous debt burden for both the government and the public. This failure is not a matter of incompetence, but an inherent consequence of the system's design, which is primarily aimed at protecting the interests of banks. There is a call for the abolition of the Federal Reserve System and a return to a monetary system based on hard currency, such as gold or Bitcoin. Such a system could provide greater economic stability, lower inflation, and reduced power for the financial elite. This analysis offers a critical perspective on the concentration of financial power and its far-reaching consequences for society. It reveals how the system operates and its impact on the global financial landscape.